Hello and welcome to Andrew High School for tonight's regional championship. We have top-ranked Marian Catholic against the 9th-ranked Andrew Thunderbolts.
I'm Connor Burns alongside with Mike Zorst, and we'll commentate for tonight's game.
Oh, thank you, Connor, and I am ready for tonight's game. Let's start it off with some Z's keys to victory. All right, so first we have turnovers. In the semifinal game, Marian pressed most of the game and scored about half their points on easy layups off of turnovers. The T-Bolts didn't press as much against Stag, but they did have a lot of pressure against them. At some points, Andrew struggled with the press that Stag put on him, and it'll be tougher tonight because Marian's a more athletic team than Stag was.
I'm going to have to agree with you with there, Mike Zorts. I was talking to Coach Matt, and he said they played more of a zone defense, and they kind of tied it up to man-on-man, but with occasionally zone. So it's going to be great to see how they play. It turns out. Yeah, it's going to be tough, and that leads me into my second point, which is half-court defense. And for the half-court defense tonight, it's going to be very important that Andrew closes out on the Marian shooters. Marian has great shooters, but they're also very quick and not afraid to drive. So it's important for Andrew to get a hand up in their face, but still be ready to protect the basket. All right, and now we're going to go down to our national anthem and see your starting lineups for the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the fans from Andrew High School and Marian Catholic High School to the House of Thunder for tonight's exciting game. One of the goals of IHSA athletics is to promote lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one such value that makes this game an educational experience. Remember to sport a winning attitude. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Andrew Thunderbolts. They come into this season with a record of 21 wins and 5 losses. They're coached by Bob Bass and assisted by Chuck Eden. And God, a senior, number 3, Tiana Caracas. And God, a senior, number 4, Nicole Dominguez. And God, a senior, number 22, Amy Chentra. And forward, a senior, number 33, Kelsey Levine. And center, a junior, number 44, Molly Branson. Now, let's meet the home team, Marian Catholic Stars. They begin tonight with a record of 26 wins and 1 loss. The varsity Chargers are coached by Nick Burton and assisted by Mark Diaz. And God, our sophomore, number 1, Tania Hayes. And God, our sophomore, number 14, Kawhi Brandon. And forward, a senior, number 15, Megan Walsh. And God, our junior, number 21, Ashley Leonard. And God, our senior, number 23, Aaliyah Isaac. The officials for tonight's game are Michelle Borba, Bob DuBoisin, and Ivan Trelaway. The officials are registered by the IHSA.
And let's get back to BJA basketball, the regional championship. 9th seed Andrew and the top-ranked seed Marian. It's gonna be really cool to see how this pulls off, Mike.
Yeah, definitely the crowd will play a big part in today's game. All right, and here we go for tonight's matchup. Just a quick injury report for you. Number 3 for Andrew Thunderbolts, Tiana Karopoulos, has a fractured hand, her right hand to be more specific. And, you know, Connor, it's going to be tough as she averages 15.1 points per game. She's the second leading rebounder on her team and has the most assists. It's going to be tough for them to cope with that injury. She will be playing tonight, but she's going to be very limited as to what she can do.
I can't agree with you more, Mike. She is the prime example of what Andrew T-Bolt's basketball brings to the program. She's going to Loyola University to play for basketball. And let's get ready. And Marian swifts it, number 1. Bringing it up to the... Hands it off to number 23. Again, number 21, and she shoots... And she misses it, and there you go again, Mike, with your rebound. Yeah,
number 21 actually shot in the three-point contest before today's game, as we see Nicole Dominguez making a big layup. But number 21, Ashton Millender, won the three-point contest today with 11 threes, so we need to keep a tough eye on her as she's shooting for tonight.
Sharp defense, and they miss again. It's unusual for Marian Catholic, especially with the top-rated seed. But like you were saying with the momentum, the crowd, they're just extremely loud, and I think that's going to play an important part of today's game.
Yeah, they're starting off great, and let's see if they can keep it going as Marian gets an easy layup there on some poor defense by Andrew.
Number 4, Nicole Dominguez.
Yeah,
and 22.
Here we see that press I was talking about earlier, and that press is going to be there all game, and we'll see what Andrew can do.
You know, it seems like Andrew did prepare for it somewhat when Tiana went back and found the rebounder.
Yeah, no, they've had a good press play set up all year, and let's see if they can just execute on it tonight against this tough team.
Our very own number 3, Tiana, hands it up to 22, but it's taken back from number 23, and Isaiah gets it. So it's going to be 4-2 T-Bolts.
Yeah,
Tiana looking for someone.
Marian Catholic really likes to play a quick basketball game, and if Andrew wants to win, they're going to need to slow it down and keep the pace strong so they can play a strong half-court defense, which I know they can do.
And Tiana's looking for something and gives it off to number 44, Molly Franson.
Yeah, Molly's the tallest girl on our team, but for her height, she has a great shooting ability. She also shot in the three-point contest earlier today and got second place and missed only by 1 3. So we have a foul on the floor as Tiana drives in and makes the layup, or misses the layup, but Amy Gendra will be here inbound.
So Gendra is looking. He hands it off to 44, Franson. She's going for a shoot, and she nearly makes it. And almost out of bounds by number 21. Number 1 looking for someone. By the way, you can hear the crowd pretty loud. And there's going to be a foul.
A traveling violation on number 23, Aaliyah Isaac.
And you see Coach Math likes that foul.
Yeah, it's always good when your team is generating turnovers.
Franson gets it. Looking for someone. Going to hand it off to Tiana.
It looks like Nicole Dominguez is going to be the primary ball carrier for today's game with Tiana's injury. So let's see what she can do. She's going to need to step it up. She's been hot lately from behind the three-point line, so it'll be interesting to see if she can keep that going.
And it goes out of bounds to believe. And it's out
on Marian Catholic. It'll stay Andrew's ball here.
I think to say that momentum's quite on Andrew's side.
Yeah. You know, we aren't winning right now, but they're playing hard and just they've got a lot of shots off. So let's see what they can keep going.
6:05 left in the first period. Hand off to Tiana. Tiana's going to dribble up. Hands it off to Franson, but there's going to be a quick foul.
Fouls on number 32, Melanie Ransom.
And what happened there, Mike?
Well, you know, that was a great play by Tiana. She made a quick ball fake to go to the right side and cross over her defender and brought her left. She had a great pass to Molly, who went to go take it, but number 33 just put her hand in the way and hit the ball out, but hit her on the arm, so that was a foul.
It seems like Franson's Tiana's number 1 go-to girl.
Yeah, you know, Francis is going to need to play a big part in today's game. She's very athletic and has great size.
And you can see it there. I'd like to see that fake. Did you see that fake? Excellent.
Yeah, that's great. She's really going to need to open up her range today and see if she can make some distance shots to get a little respect and then be able to drive around the defense tonight.
But it's going to be a foul on Andrew. So number 1, Tania Page. She's out to number 21. Number 1, Page gets it again. You see that? It seems like they're in a man-on-man coverage right now.
That's a great rebound by Kelsey there as Molly tipped it up, and Kelsey was in the right place at the right time.
And Tiana,
we see Tiana bringing the ball up. She's going to stick to her left hand all day, and that's something Marian's going to need to work with because Tiana's right hand is one that's injured, and it's going to be very hard for her to dribble with her right hand, so she's going to want to stay left all day, as you just saw there. She drove in with her speed and made that easy layup. So
that'd be a great defense strategy for Marian Catholic because if we force Tiana to go to her right, we're going to have to take her out. We cannot risk it for a college career, or even if we make it a pass this regionals.
Yeah, you know, she plays hard though, and I was talking to her earlier today right before she went to the doctor, and she told me that even if the doctor said no, she was still going to try to play, but you know, according to Andrew's policy, that wasn't going to happen. But you could just see, I saw in her eyes how much she wanted to play. So that was a lot of pride and passion that she has as a player.
Hey, and I gotta say, I love those people. I love those athletes who goes out there not for the jersey, but just for the name of the game. She loves the game. You can really see it in the score, 4-4 against a top-seeded Marian Catholic. You go out to any sports analysis, they're gonna say top-seeded against a 9 seed. Anything can happen, but not during the top-seeded.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a close game, and Andrew really does have the potential to bring this to get a victory here, but they're going to have to play very hard and very well. And so far, they've been off to a good start here.
Keeping Marian Catholic to only 4 points.
Yeah, it looks like Andrew's playing a 1-2-2 defense, trying to hold Marian to outside shots. As you see, Tiana gets it and goes left again. Then she goes to pass it, and it's hit out of bounds by Marian. Andrew will keep the ball.
You know, it seems like number 23, Lauren Bialis, she is not really on the game. She missed a couple of free-pointers right now as we speak.
Yeah, you know, she's working hard. Let's see, we got an inbound to Molly.
And the Tiana. She's looking. I'm telling you, Tiana's cuts, they're incredible. Correct.
There you see the heart and hustle again by Tiana as she's diving all over the floor. Great hustle by both teams as you saw multiple players down on the ground, and we get the call for a jump ball. It will stay Andrew's ball.
So 4-4, 4 minutes and 28 seconds left. Number 22, Amy Gendra. No, correction, number 3, Tiana Karpoulis are going to go pass it inbounds.
Nicole's bringing it up, and it looks to me like they're playing a man press, which in the best situation, you just try to clear your team out and have the one-on-one take up the floor. As Tiana goes to drive in, Marian playing great defense as they won't let her go left anymore.
And you can see Tiana's upset with that one, but nonetheless, she's going to get back at it.
Yeah, she's going to have a frustrating game tonight with her hand. As she's usually able to do so much, and she's going to be limited tonight. So this is going to be more of a defensive battle for Andrew if they want to win tonight.
So 21-23. Tries to find man inside, but Amy gets it off to Franson. Franson looking for someone. Gets number 3, our very own Tiana. Tiana's going to hand it back off to number 4, Nicole. Nicole's going to try for something, but she is going to be...
Seems to be hit out of bounds by number 23, Aliyah Isaac for Marian, who then subs out, and number 42, Brianna Narcisi comes in.
So number 3, Tiana's going to get it.
No, Molly Franson's going to turn it in here. They do a lot of switching here. It's confusing, hopefully for the other team as well.
So here's out to number 44. None.
Molly goes up strong with that a tough layup there in between a couple defenders, and she ends up getting fouled. And you need to see that a lot with the way she plays. She gets it down low, and she's not afraid to go up into someone, force a little contact to get that foul called. And now we see her taking her first free throw here.
And it's good.
Molly Franson is actually a 60.3% free throw shooter on the year. So it's nice to see that out of a bigger player.
3:47 left in the first quarter. And you're trailing by 1, but we might be able to tie it right here. Let's see if Franson can get the job done.
Interesting enough, Molly also has the second most assists on her team on the season. So she's not only a great offensive player as to scoring, but she's also a great passer too.
So the crowd going wild. Number 1 goes in, but there's going to be a foul.
Fouls on number 33, Kelsey Lafine.
And what happened there, Mike?
Well, you see, Kelsey let her get to the baseline, and Molly stepped up, but Kelsey, as she went to pass it in, Kelsey threw her hand around and got the foul called. Not a bad foul, but a foul nonetheless.
So number 1 going to drive it in and does not get it. It's going to be rebounded again by number 1. Number 1 hands it off to number 42. 42 to 14. 14's going to try for it, and she gets it. That's going to lead up to 6-6.
Tiana's bringing the ball in now, and she gets it to Nicole Dominguez. And it looks like they clear the floor again. And Nicole
goes to look for something, but
loses the ball, but she passes up to Molly, who brings up the floor herself. Great pass over to Kelsey, who Tiana brings it up, knocked out of her hands, and goes to the ground.
And you can see Marian Catholic's playing tough as usual.
Yeah, they're a great team. They play hard no matter what the score is. As we saw on Tuesday, they defeated TF North with a final score of 81-24. And that's something you see out of really great teams is that no matter what the score is, they're playing hard all the time. No matter if they're down by 20 or up by 20, they're working hard. So we see Molly take a 3 there. Tiana gets the ball back and goes up with her right hand.
Go again with her right hand.
Yeah.
But the Tapper's watching this.
Yeah, she did a 3-point contest earlier and shot them all with her left hand. So that was interesting to see.
I'm actually interested in the fact that she a righty. Does she throw with her right hand?
Yeah, she's a righty. She's a normal right-handed. She's with her right hand. Stronger dribbler on her right side. She works so hard with her left hand as well that she can do both.
And that's some incredible talent, Mike.
Yeah, it's not only talent, but it's also the hard work and dedication she puts in. As we see number 15, Bob Strong, Megan Ross, getting the layup and the foul on number 23, Lauren Biles.
Even 8-8. Just get one more shot. And nonetheless, the crowd yelling at her, she still gets it. Number 3, Tiana's and there's going to be a timeout.
Let's give a quick shout out here to the chess team who did a great job at state last weekend, finishing in the top half. We were very proud of our boys, and hopefully they can come back with another great season next year.
You know, chess is a really remarkable sport. Even it takes just entirely logic.
Yeah, it's all mental up there. Different strategies for both players, and it's hard to kind of know what you're doing and try to figure out what someone else is doing and win the game. It's tough, but our boys did a great job. I'm very proud of them. So
we can see Coach Matt and Coach Evan pumping up their team to victory as we come back out.
I talked to Kim McDowell for the game. She's the team manager, and she told me that their team was feeling really good. She had a great vibe from them. So that was nice to see. And as we saw Marian Catholic walk in the gym, we could just see the confidence in the way they walk. So that was great. I knew this was going to be a great game for the minute both teams walked into the gym.
So number 23, and it's taken away by number 14. Nonetheless, number 23, our very own Lauren Bialis gets it.
It's going to be a jump ball going to Marian Catholic.
So number 14 of Marian Catholic, Bradley. So handed out to number 42. And number 14 is going in the middle, but hands off number 1. He's going to go for that 3 and he gets it. In the net.
That was a great shot by Tania, and Angela left her open. But with those long shots, that's something you have to take a risk with. It's a lower percentage shot than one down low. That's a great play by her.
Mike.
Me neither, man.
So number 3, Tiana goes to Franson. And is there going to be a foul on that one? Let's see what happens.
That was a great a look by Molly Franson. She was driving in with her left hand, but saw Lauren Bialis open on the right side block, and she went to go pass it in with the 2 defenders collapsing on her. And they got fouled before she could get the ball away. So Angela here to inbound to Lauren Bialis. Puts up a tough
42. That's a good connection what you just did with the past 2 seconds ahead of the game.
That's a play there that you see a lot in games where someone gets a rebound on one end, dribbles it all the way down the court, and that's a defensive killer. Your team's back, but no one stops the ball, and it's horrible. It's bad as a defender morally to see that happen. So
here's number 42. They have another shot at it, nonetheless. And the crowd's yelling in excitement. And she gets it, 13-8, and Marian.
we got Tiana inbounding the ball, and looking at it, Nicole, what she does. Tiana now gets the ball back, pass over to Molly.
And Molly's looking for someone.
It's like they're playing Molly back as they are pressing man-to-man against Nicole and Tiana, but leaving Molly open. So
Nicole will go straight in the middle, get bumped by number 15, I believe it is.
that foul is called on number 42, Brianna Varisty. Her first, team sixth.
So we have number 4, Nicole, coming out to hand it to rebound, bring it inbound.
We do have 2 subs here for Marian Catholic, number 32, Ellen Ransom, and number 11, Gerald Matthews comes in.
And someone seems to step out of bounds, so it's going to be Marian's ball to number 14, Bradley. Bradley's going to head up to number 42. Number 42 is going in. And she finds her man, number 11. Number 42 hands it off to number 1. She's going to pivot in.
Andrew playing great perimeter defense and also controlling the paint there. So
And it's going to be out of bounds on Bradley. So it's going to be number 3 ball, which is our very own Tiana. Here's number 4. Number 4 barely makes it in. Number 1, Paige, comes in for boundary. Number 32 hands it off to number again, Paige.
that was a great job by number 4 getting back on defense and stopping the ball there. She prevented from what happened on the last time Marian Catholic had the ball.
You know, Mike, to me, rebounds are the most important things in the game because you get the rebound, you have a chance to score, even up a shot. She did a good job showing that. It just to see if Andrew will do anything to stop protect and even rebound off a lot.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job. As that shot is blocked by number 34.
And there's the crowd goes nuts. You can see them yelling at the referee.
I think they got excited for the block party here. And now we got a foul call on Marian Catholic, and Lauren Biles will be shooting 1-1 here.
Now, was she in the little game we had pre-game?
She was not in the 3-point contest. Lauren Biles is not the best shooter here. She has a 29% free throw percentage. But I'm confident she can make these here at the end.
You know, that's one thing the coach Reed and the team practices consistently. Free throw after free throw. But just one back or one basket can change the game completely.
Yeah, I know that was another thing I saw when Andrew played Stag on Tuesday. They had a tough time making their clutch free throws at the end of the game. We see Molly here turning it over to Marian Catholic. And time runs out of the first quarter, and we see Marian Catholic 13, Andrew 8 at the end of the first.
Don't forget, fans, if you ever come to VGA, get a trip to the concession stand. Great pizza, great food, and at a low and convenient price. And you can see the cheerleaders coming out. And you know, my cheerleaders were just as hard as basketball players sometimes.
Yeah, non-stop work. They practice every day, and it's very physical. As people don't really see when they do their cheers, but when they do some stunts, some gymnastics on the floor, and some throwing, as they lift and throw people up in the air, it's really very physically demanding for a lot of strength. We see now Andrew Proud trying to get the wave going here.
It's doing pretty well. They're going to try it again.
Yeah, it's fading away a little bit, but Sean Nolan, the person leading the wave, is doing a great job of getting everybody pumped for that.
And you know what? Andrew only losing by 5 points. I think the crowds are really
especially with the ladies on the floor. They're trying to impress all the boys in the stands, wanting to show their best game. And so that's cool to see the girls, they put their best effort forward to win the game, not only for themselves, but for the school. It's like show their team spirit here.
It's been a while since girls basketball won regionals, hasn't it, Mike?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So number 4, Nicole, going to try to bring it up, but there's going to be no foul. It's going to be out of bounds.
Took a shot was blocked by a couple Marian defenders there, but we'll keep the ball here. So Cole will inbound.
Looking at Chance Brandon. She's going to try something with it, but she can't do anything. She's going to hand off to number 3, Tiana. Tiana's going to try for it, and she's shooting with her left hand. First two has the ball. First gives the number 1 hand back right for 2. Seems like he can't get anything with it.
Yeah, Amy's doing a great job closing out at number 1. She's looking to shoot every time, but Amy's getting a hand in her face. Also ready to stop the drive. So check by number 22 on defense.
So it's going to be, and it's going to be Marian Catholic ball, number 11, Matthew from out here. She's looking for someone. Gets to number 14, right near the basket, which is going to try to put it out to number 11, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a couple times Marian Catholic's getting the ball down low underneath the basket. They're getting some easy layups. There's some action down low with screens. And there you see again, as they get another easy layup and miss. And number 32 gets the rebound and misses again. The number 14 tries to save it, but her foot is on the line. It will be Andrew's ball.
And you're like, the only reason why I think they're not making their layups, they're a good basketball team, but they're not home field advantage. I mean, that's a really big concept in the world of sports, and not a lot of people understand that. Our crowd, Andrew's crowd, is probably making them nervous, and when they yell, when they scream, they completely turn them off their game.
Yeah, it's tough with a crowd that large, and we do a great job with our cheers and being loud and supportive to our team, and not so negative to the other team. So
that's
proud of our crowd there.
Yeah. And here's a shot at Marian Catholic, misses it. Number 44, Cranston gets it back. She's going to slow up, looking for some room. She makes a good cut. She's going to hand it off to number 3, our very own Tiana. Tiana's having some trouble.
So she goes right there and got a foul call. Let's see what they call here. Looks like a blocking foul on number 1, Mia Page. Alright, it looks like Tiana will get 1 and 1 here as the T-Bolts or the Marian Catholic is in the bonus for every foul. Andrew will be shooting free throws from here on out. And as we see, Tiana's a 73% free throw shooter. It'll be interesting which hand she shoots with here. Looks like she's going lefty. And she makes it. Like I said, Tiana works very hard shooting with both hands because it's important as a basketball player to be able to make strong left-handed layups, and that just carries over to her distance. She makes another free throw, switching at that time with her left hand.
And number 15 gives it off to number 1. It's going to be 13, Pat Marian. And Andrew's going off that. It seems like a man-on-man defense.
It's more of a zone 1-2-2 defense, but the second are playing wide out, protecting the perimeter, and the down low people are playing in. So doing a great job as they have a foul call. Number 22, Amy James, off ball. Will be Marian's ball here. The crowd's getting frustrated with a couple of the calls here.
Oh, absolutely. They're funny to watch. They're quite amusing, Mike.
Yes, they are.
So number 21 is going to look for someone. She cannot get anyone, but she goes to the front. That's number 32, I believe. And it's going to be out of bounds. Let's see who.
Yeah, the Marian Catholic post player is doing a great job getting position on the Andrew Thunderbolts here tonight.
So here's number 21. He's going to hand it back off to, let's see, number 32. Number 32 gets it again. Number 42 to 21. Again, number 32. And there's going to be the switch. It's not in. Taken back from number 33. Our very own Alexis Damari. But I think it's been out of bounds on Andrew.
Yeah, Kelsey Lafine got that rebound there, and then she stepped out of bounds. They called her for a traveling violation, and she was falling over, and then it'll Marian's ball down low.
So Paige is going to look off for someone. She's going to get number 42. And number 42 is going to get it in. Increasing the score 17-10. Andrews leading by, trailing by 7.
Yeah, that's a good job by Brianna, number 42 on Marian, to get that ball in, and then she She hits it off of Nicole's hand and gets the ball.
The crowd does not like that, but like again, that was very strategic measure from Marian Catholic.
We have a three by number 21. It's long. Rebound by Amy Gendra. Passes it over to Nicole. It looks like Nicole give it over to Tiana. We'll slow it up here and try to get a good shot.
Hands off to Cranston. Extreme aggressive by number 15. Great defense by Megan Wall.
Tough shot by Amy Gendra. She tries to go underneath the defense. Just rims out there. And
I was going to say, even though she didn't make that, number 1 Paige out with great cuts.
yeah, she did a great job crossing over the defenders and taking it in strong to the basket. She went up with her right hand and just missed the layup a little short.
You know, like, I didn't think Andrew Brown defense was quite ready for that. I mean,
No,
number 1.
someone needs to step up and stop ball in that situation, and she can't get to the basket. You gotta let her pull it back. She didn't have numbers, but she was able to take it in. Tiana shooting free throws here again with her left hand.
That's a great question. Do you think Andrew's used to the kind of getting ready for the other side when Marian gets the ball and bring it over to your other side?
You know, they've played a lot of tough competition this year. A lot of teams that play quick, play fast, and really like that fast break. So I would think that they know how to get back on defense and stop ball. We've seen it a couple times out of Nicole and Amy as they stop ball on the Marian defenders. So here we see a rebound by number 15, who then steps out of bounds. It will be Andrew's ball down low.
So our very own Nicole Dominguez is going to bring it back in bounds as he's going to hand it off to. And it's a great touch defense, but number 44, her height really is an advantage for her. Double coverage.
Yeah, she not only has the height, but she also has the strength and the athleticism to really find her position in each situation. If we have a jump ball call here, Nicole will inbound it again.
And like you said, she really does not mind taking the hit to the team.
Yeah. We go down with her left hand, just misses. And Georgia gets the rebound with a strong
And she makes it. She was relentless. She just kept pouring it in, trying for it.
And we go 2-0 down by 4 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
21 hands it off to 32, or 23, correction. 42 can look for something. Shouldn't pick it up. Now back to number 21. 21 to 32. And she's going to try to get it in, and she misses. Rebound, almost rebounded by number 5.
That's Georgia on the rebound, and now she gets it up to Nicole, who brings it up the floor over to Amy. Oh, great pass down to Georgia with the rebound, and just misses the layup.
And she almost gets it back to number 15. Again, relentless.
Yeah, so there'll be another jump ball, and this time it's going down to Marian. That was a great offensive possession by Andrew. You see him a little bit of ball movement, a great look down low, just didn't turn and have her feet set ready for that layup. But let's see how they do on defense here.
So number 42 is going to look for something. 42 to 21. 23, she's looking for something again. 21. She's going to try for the three-pointer, and she makes it. And correction, I believe it's a two-pointer. 19 to 13, Marian.
That's a great shot off of the drive there. And it's usually what Andrew's been doing is great stopping the ball before they get to down low into the paint. And here we go, see Tiana with a
Yeah, running hard, and that was just well worth it. Well deserved.
great left hand finish there by Tiana.
I can't imagine how awkward it might feel to with your left hand and your natural born lefty. Right?
Yeah, you know, it's tough, but I know how hard she works practicing with her left hand, and the more you practice with it, the more natural it feels. And you'll see a lot of NBA players and WNBA players very solid with their left hand. I don't know if they'll be as if they're not going to shoot long distance with their left hand, but down low when you need layups and you need to protect the ball with your body, it's very important to be able to go up with your left hand.
So 21-15, Marian Catholic, number 5, failed to get it.
Yeah, she was invited to the block party there by number 15. And a great finish by number 32 with a strong layup.
Andrew's going to have to tighten up their defense.
Yeah, I think this is a situation where Andrew needs to slow it down and play their game here as Tiana brings it in. Getting called with a jump ball as she tried to make a tough layup. This one will stay Andrew as we have some subs coming in from Marian. Number 11, Jarrell Matthews. Number 14, Kawhi Bradley. And number 21, Ashton Miller. We have a timeout, Andrew, here with 2 minutes and 58 38 seconds left in the quarter.
With 23-15, Marian Catholic.
I would just like to give another quick shout out to our Andrew Diversity show going on next Friday. Those girls and boys have worked very hard preparing for the dance show with dances all around the world. It's really cool to see, and we encourage everyone to go out.
And that's why it's called Project Diversity. I mean, they've been working on their dances relatively since September.
Yeah, I know they-
It's in a row, and the cool thing about them, they write their own choreography.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. And they write it off, but they base it off of dances that they've seen from around the world. And you'll see an African section and an American section, an Indian section with hip hop and jazz and classical, and it's all really cool. And you'll even see some more traditional dances like the flamenco in Spain and some other an African stick dance. It's really cool as we see our Andrew Proud showing off their own gymnastics with Sean Nolan doing some cartwheels, getting the crowd back pumped up for the rest of the second quarter.
And we're going to need it trailing by 23-15, Marian Catholic. So number
3, Tiana's inbound, throws it off of Marian Catholic's back, and Andrew will get the ball back.
can't get anything off that, but nonetheless, number 4. Number 3, Tiana. So get it back and try to round it up, and there's going to be a
Traveling violation on Tiana. She loses the ball, takes a couple steps, and tries to pick it up again. Let's see how we can react as a defensive team and get the ball back here.
so Marian Catholic's going to give it off. And number 1, Paige is going to try for it, but she fails.
Rebound by number 44, Franson. And we have Nicole losing the handle on the ball, but bringing it up still.
Tight defense on Paige. Paige is going to keep on her.
Yeah, you can see as Marian Catholic really likes to run. When Nicole loses the handle on the ball, you see one person going for the ball, and another person sprinting up the floor, ready for the layup. So here they go, are again, very quick offensive team.
I was going to note that's Paige, and it seems like
Tiana goes down, holding her hand as she comes back up. Very, very tough player, but it's hard. It's hard when you have a fracture like that.
exactly. I mean, if I was fractured, if I had a fracture in my elbow or in my wrist, I would definitely be thinking about it at all times, making sure I don't harm and making sure I don't move in an awkward position. I can't imagine what she's feeling right now.
Yeah, especially if it's getting hit by players on the team. She switches another free throw. Left-handed here. So far, she's 3 for 4 tonight on 3 for 3 for tonight on free throws.
And that's just 3 for 4 actually now.
So 73% free throw shooter right-handed and 75% free throw shooter left-handed. Not too bad.
Number 15 is going to pass up to number 11.
Hit out of bounds by number 11 on Marian. That is Jarrell Matthews, and it will be Andrew Ball.
So number 3, Tiana Carpool. Goes to number 44, Francie. Tiana's going to try to move it. Going to try to cut him up to the right. But she is out of
It looks like they're calling offensive foul on Tiana. She might have had her offhand out a little bit and must have extended it to try to get some room on Tania Page, who's been playing phenomenal defense all night on ball handlers. She's really been a pain.
actually this whole Marian defense. I mean, I'd like to point out number 15, Megan Walsh. She has been on number 4. She's been on Tiana quite some time, and it's been hard to adjust, hard to come back from that.
Yeah, they've all been doing a great job defensively, and so is Andrew. Just different strategies as Marian Catholic is really up in your face defense, like trying to knock the ball away, and Andrew is much more laid back, and they're like letting him have some outside shots and leaving the not so much the perimeter open because they're getting in the shooters' faces, but kind of spreading the floor out a little bit more.
So there's going to be a free throw by number 15, Megan Walsh. Megan Walsh is going to miss one of them. The crowd appreciates that miss. 1:33 left in the second quarter, or second period. And she's going to make the other one, leading at 24-17.
only a great shooter, but can do it down low too. We got Nunez bringing up the ball here.
So try for number 22. And Marian's number 11. And there's no foul. Correction.
Looks like the foul is on the floor here. They're calling an intentional foul on number 22, Amy Chandra. And Marian Catholic will get 2 shots and the ball back. That's an interesting call there because I'm sure there was a foul, but it didn't seem there was an open lane to the basket or any like significant hard play by number 22. So
I agree. It seems like they've been playing this way this whole game too, rough and solid, and they've just been playing tight defense. And
so it's a smart foul by Amy, but just calling it intentional. I mean, it's good, but it's questionable.
so 54 seconds left in the period, 28-16, Marian Catholic.
Let's see how that call affects the teams if they keep playing tough or if they lighten up a little bit.
So number 11 for Marian Catholic, Matthew's going to get it. She's going to try to hand it off to number 1, Paige, but then it gets into the hands of 14.
Another block by Molly Franson there, and it's picked up by number 5, Georgia. And Amy bringing the ball up, gets it to Molly in the middle, using her height to snag that one.
Franson almost gets rid of number 3, Tiaga.
Yeah, Tiana gets in the corner, and then she gets a trap by Paige and Ransom there. She did a great job trying to get out, but then a foul called on Ransom, and Tiana will get 1-1. Or 2 shots here as Marian is now in the double bonus.
And you can hear the crowd rumbling. And she's going to miss 1. Now, very unusual for Tiana.
Yes, she's not 4 or 5 in the night with free throws. Let's see if she can come back and make the next one.
Only trailing by 12 points. There's not a lot in basketball, really.
No, it's 4 possessions if we should count 3-point plays here. And she makes the next one, cutting it down to 11 points here.
So there's going to be a substitution, number 33. And that's off our very own BJ Andrew, and that's going to be Lafon, or Laffin.
Kelsey Lafine there.
Kelsey Lafine.
And we see as Marian Catholic holding the ball up top, waiting for one last shot. As Andrews letting him hold it out there. And now you can hear the crowd chanting some more.
Yeah, boring. That's actually a great strategic measure, number 1 Page. I don't want to risk anything from such short until the next half or 2.
Yeah, they got some momentum now with the lead and the scoring here. So one last shot will really be good for them as number Page misses and rebounded by Franson.
So at the end of the second or the first half, Marian leads 28, Andrew only trailing by 17 for the regional championship.
Yeah, that's a great half by both teams. Very defensively based, very rough and tough and physical on all phases. So great job by both teams. Let's see how they come out in the second half.
Well, you know what, Mike? Let's hear your Z's to victory for the second half. And we will bring our Z's to victory after this half for the first quarter. So stay tuned, and we'll get Mike's preferential opinion on what Andrew should do next. This has been Connor Burns
And Mike Schwartz.
We'll be back after a short break. we promised, and we keep our promises. Let's go to Z's Rise for Victory, or
These keys to victory is what I like to call them. And for the second half here, out of T-Bolts, we got to see a little bit better ball handling. And when they pass it, they got to have more control because Marian's doing a great job getting in the ball handlers' faces and really putting a lot of pressure on his ball handlers. So, and as offensively, it's tough when you have someone in your face like that. It's really tough to dribble and pass. So that's one. And two, this is something we need to see from both teams is finishing around the basket. They're taking a lot of tough shots down there in the paint, but some of them are open too. And it's tough when you got a lot of bodies around you, but it's something that where you can get a lot of easier points. And that's what we need to see on both teams to see for a victory tonight.
And I agree with you, Mike. And when you're saying with that tighter defense, Marian's just driving it on really tight. I think a great opportunity picks that'd create a great opportunity if they do happen to keep driving it. That'd be a foul, or they just can go to the other side and pass one of our keynote players like Tiana or Nicole.
Yeah, that's something that I'm sure Coach Matt's talked about in the locker room, and that's just getting more screens. It's going to be tough for Marian to do that, as we see him trying here, but when Andrew's playing a more laid-back defense, it's tough to screen against on that. And as we see, number 15, Megan Walsh finishing on the basket, like I said, one of my keys here.
So 30-17, Marian Catholic just starting off the third period. Number 4 handed off to number 44. That's Franson.
Francis got the ball up top here, which is interesting scene as our tallest person seems to be playing more of a point guard role here.
Andrew's going to pass it off to Nicole, and Nicole's going to drive out from the outside. Very interesting. Hands it off to Franson. Franson's going to try for it.
Tough shot, just missed the roll there. Gianna's fighting in there for a rebound. We got a jump ball. It will stay Andrew's ball.
And also, St. Baldrick is coming up for all those shavies looking to shave or shave their head. Great cause. I did it last year, and I recommend everyone who's watching it to do it. I mean,
yeah, it's awesome. Childhood cancer is a terrible thing, and any little bit you can do to help is great. As we have this a big event here at Andrew High School.
Well, just one donation can mean a lot to one person or one kid who's fighting childhood cancer.
Or even shaving your head can it just means a lot sentimentally to a kid.
So be brave, go bald. The date's going to be February 19th for the informational meeting at 8 o'clock in S208. See Mr. Levy for details. And number 15, Walsh gets it, so it's going to be 33-17. Andrew's trailing by quite a bit. 44 Francis, she's going to dribble it in all the way to half the court.
Yeah, so it looks like whoever's playing on Molly's really playing her back. Doesn't think she can do much with ball handling, but she's very athletic and with a great finish there.
Even with a little bump, she makes it in.
Yeah, that's how you finish around the basket.
So Paige, she's been scoring a lot of baskets, has the ball right now.
She drives in here. She'll get a tough layup. She's welcome to the block party there by Kelsey Lafine.
I think she's hosting the block party.
Yeah, it's on her street this year, so.
Number 42 is going to try for it, and she nearly makes it, but nonetheless, rebounded by number 3, our very own Tiana.
Tiana hands the ball off to Amy, who brings it to the top. Tough pass by Amy over to Molly.
She kind of did the baseball throw there.
Yeah. And Molly there with a strong finish, hits it with her left hand, and gets the foul. So we'll see an opportunity for a 3-point play here by Molly Franson.
33-21, don't stop now, girls.
That's a great ball fake by Molly to get her defender up in the air. She then drove around her. Very smart play there by Molly.
Like I said, Molly was thinking ahead of the game. Really strategizing. It becomes quiet, and she nearly makes it. It's going to be rebounded by number 21, or handed off to number 14, not 21. Paige gets it. She's very dangerous. Number 42 is going to hand it back to number 21.
That's your three-point shootout champion right there, number 21, Ashley Miller.
And Tiana nearly.
She gets called for the foul there on Tiana. That's her first foul of the night. Her
know.
Yeah, I know. Great defense. Great hustle.
So 24 to number 14. Great defense by Tiana. And it's going to go in.
KY Bradley makes a tough finish down low there.
35-21 with 5:36 left in the third period.
It's almost like Marian wants Molly to bring the ball up the floor.
Tight defense, nonetheless. But here's what we're saying: the picks.
Yeah, that was a good job. We have the agenda for 3.
And it's in.
She banks it from the corner. Very interesting shot, but hey, we'll take the 3 points.
35-24, only trailing by 11. But nonetheless, number 21 of Marian, Melender, makes this to be 38-24. Andrew's going to have to do something tighten up their defense. But it seems like reception after reception, each team scoring.
Yeah, you know, it's tough swapping points like that. So we'll see if Andrew does something differently on defense or offense.
Branson tries to drive in, and it's going to be a foul on
Number 15. Megan Walsh there, so it will remain Andrew's ball.
So Franklin's going to rebound or take it out. Going to probably give it a number 3, Tiana. Looking, he gives it number 4, Nicole, and gives it back to Francis. Francis is going to try for it, but she nearly makes it. Francis is going to keep trying, and there seems to be a...
What happened there was Nicole Dominguez was out of bounds, and she jumped in and grabbed the ball before she planted both of her feet. So by transition, the play was called out of bounds, and Marian brings the ball up.
Good call by the refs.
Yeah, they've done a great job tonight. As we see Paige come in with a tough floater layup, misses. A couple more layups tried by Marian, missed. And Paige got the ball back on the outside, driving in with a great dish down to Megan Walsh, who finishes strong down low.
Also, she's like, she reminds me of Francis. She's tall, and she's actually willing to take the hit.
Yeah, there's another turnover on the inbound.
Paige trying for something. Gives back to Walsh. Number 23 is going to give it a 15. Walsh tries making, he gets it in. It's going to be 42-24. And he's going to have to pick it up soon.
Yeah, that was a great finish there by Megan Walsh. She does a great job around the basket, getting position, staying strong. Now with the turnover by number 44, who normally doesn't carry the ball. But here we got, looks like we have numbers. It's Molly Francis gets tripped up the floor. He's just getting up slow.
It seems like the T-Bolts are nervously picking up the pace. We got to calm down. It's 42-24, but this game's not over. There's 3:44 left in the third period. We got the whole fourth period. We have to calm down, know what we have to do. We got to execute.
Yeah, basketball really is a game of runs. And right now, Marian's on their one. We just need a change in momentum, something to kind of spark us and see if we can get it going back the other way.
So we have number 3, Tiana. I'm going to try to bring it back into one of our highlight PGA basketball players. Nonetheless, even the score's been a great game.
Yeah, very well fought by each team, and no one really has played less. It's really playing down yet. You know, the lead is at 18. And it's pretty big, but both teams are really have their starters in and working very hard to either for Marian increase the scoring for Andrew to make a comeback here. So
And that's going to be a great event that happened. Marian threw it off bounds, so it's going to be Andrew's ball.
yeah, maybe this will be a little spark for us to get our momentum going.
Nicole's going to dribble it up all the way to the other side of the court. Going to give it off to our number 23.
And Nicole here for 3 points.
And
Just a
misses
little
it.
short. Tiana with the rebound, goes up strong. Misses. Georgia with the rebound. She goes up, and finally we get the point there.
Well, I think it's safe to say that my statement on rebounds has just been proved. Rebounds are the most important thing in basketball, in my opinion, because if say someone doesn't make the free throw, we still have another shot. We still have another shot in making the 2-pointer.
Yeah, offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds are very important in a game. Offensively, if you get a rebound, that's always a second chance. Keeps hope alive. You know, really great for momentum. And also defensively, if you get a stop with a bad shot or a missed shot, you know, you really want to get that rebound and you want to be in control of the game. And you're best in control when you have the ball. Rebounds are very key to every basketball game.
So 3:15 in the third quarter, 42-26 Marian Catholic. The fans getting up and just a little short break. They're never on their feet, or they're never off their feet.
Yeah, you know, they're jumping up and down, screaming and shouting, and they do a great job, our fan section.
So 42 is going to it off to number 15, Megan Walsh, 21. Almost gets in, but there's going to be a foul. It's going to be charged to Andrew.
That fouls on Tiana, number 3. It's a great cut to the basket by number 21, Ashton Millinder. Marian broke the press and ran up the floor pretty quick. We got Millinder cutting to the basket. Great pass there by number 15. They cleared the ball.
And number 21, Ashton Millinder, still nonetheless makes the shot, even you can hear the crowd within the press box.
Yeah, Millinder's a great shooter, as we mentioned before. She won the 3-point contest this evening. And we should see her again. She has great form when she's shooting. So
it'll be 44-26. Marian's only narrowly leading by 20. They're both going to try to bring it back to the other side of the court, their home field.
And the coach doing a great job crossing over the defense, trying to keep her off guard. But number 42, Brianna Narcissi, is doing a great job playing defense. Very tough in her face, and not letting her do anything easy.
So it's going to be
a foul on Marian here. Will remain Andrew's ball.
Francis can take it out or bring it back in bounds. 2:55 in the third period, 44-26. Francis gives off to number 4 Nicole, but it's going to be out of bounds again. Marian.
That was a great hustle play by number 42, Brianna Narcissi. She's playing tight defense and really just not letting Andrew get anything easy. Tiana's getting the ball down low.
Tiana barely makes it in.
She just missed that one. Gets her own rebound, but gets blocked and she tries to go up again. Then it's hit out of bounds by Marian, and it will be Andrew's ball. Again, down low. Third time in a row. Let's see if they can make anything happen this time.
And here's the Francis, but it's going to be out of bounds. Let's see what happened.
Just out of bounds there is number 32. Hit the ball out of Molly's hands. It will remain Andrew's ball this time. Instead of getting it down low, they got it on the side. Get it to Molly down low here.
Francis again, she's going to try to drive it in, and nonetheless, she gets it.
It's a great hook move down low by Molly Francis, and she drop step and used her body and strength to get position. Now we have a foul on number 23, Lauren Bielis, blocking the foul. Her second, team's fourth.
So hand off to number 23. Number 23 is going to give it to number 1. Number 15, Megan Walsh. Again with a little baseball-like throw in one hand.
Yeah, we like to call it a big hook.
44, Franson, number 5.
That's Georgia bringing the ball up here. Marian Kelly's been doing a great job keeping the ball out of our guards' hands. Nicole Dominguez also will be moving on in the 3-point shootout. She misses a 3. And the foul here is on number 5, Georgia, for Andrew. Marian will get the ball.
So number 23.
We have a substitution coming in. Ashton Millinder for Brianna Narcissi.
Alila's going to give it off to number 1, Paige, who's definitely been a highlight in today's game.
Yeah, Paige is doing a great job. She doesn't have that many points, but she's doing a great job facilitating here and really controlling the game with her pace. And also a phenomenal job on defense by Paige. She guards Tiana or Nicole and does a great job working on that. Now it looks like we have a 3-second call and then a timeout by Marian.
Seems like none of the players nor the fans like that one. What's the timeout? I like to say Relay for Life. Kickoff starts March 14th.
Yeah, very excited for Relay for Life. In the past couple of years, it's been America's largest youth event. So that's great to hear. And our district 230 does a great job with advertising for Relay for Life and raising money. They do a phenomenal job. Great charity it is.
Takes place at the Andrew or Sandberg football field.
Yeah, and then if it's inside, if it rains or something, then it'll take place inside Andrew's facility. So,
and there's plenty of events there. I mean, I can't imagine. It's a really good cause. And
it's fun for everyone, and it raises a lot of money. So, really just a fantastic event.
And you could sign up online now. But let's get back to VJA girls basketball. And it seems like the crowd's getting a little...
Yeah, well, you see how the Marian cheerleaders came out and did a couple backflips, and we got a student doing backflips of our own, and it looks like the students are just just needs something to cheer about right now. So we got an inbound right to number 15, Megan Walsh, who then puts it up again.
So it's going to be 46-28. Franson got the ball, has the ball. Franson's going to dribble it up.
She gets it over to Tiana.
Tiana's going to try for the three-pointer. That's all they can do at this time with 1:33 left in the third period.
That's a tough shot for Tiana, especially when she's shooting that left-handed.
So patient unit number 23. Number 21 is going to try to drive in, and there's going to be
A traveling violation on number 21 as she takes a step before she puts the ball down.
this is going to be Andrew's ball with 1:28 in the third quarter, or fourth period. And Franson has it wide open. Just dribble a little bit. It's going to be heavy pressure by Megan Walsh. It seems like she's been backing up, wanting her to come to the other side.
And now Tiana's got the ball up top. Let's see what she can do. She tries to drive, gives it off to Nicole. Nicole brings the ball over and gets a blocking foul on number 15, Megan Walsh.
Megan Walsh is kind of confused.
Yeah, she was standing there. She wasn't really moving and just got, and as Nicole ran into her, she got a blocking foul. Now we have a substitution. Megan Walsh comes out and comes in as number 14, KY Bradley.
So Tiana gives it to number 4, Nicole. Nicole's going to try to drive in. She loses the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, phenomenal defense there by number 1, Paige. She just keeps her feet moving, stays in front of the ball handler. It's really incredible to see that she's been doing that all game and still has enough energy to keep it going.
So number 1, Paige, hands it up to number 14. And Paige, it's been overthrown by 14.
And Georgia gets the ball on the turnover, and she brings it in, misses a couple layups, and Molly Franson gets a rebound, goes up on a layup of her own. No foul call, and Marian gets a rebound. Paige brings it up here. Looks like she's trying to drive. Gets a double dribble call on number 1, Paige. It will be Andrew's ball.
So 46-28, Marian Catholic. Tiana's going to get a chance to bring the ball back in.
Yeah, we got 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Let's see if Andrew tries to score, if they try to hold it for one last shot. I would imagine they need to be pushing with being down 18 points here.
Nicole's going to hand it up, or Tiana's going to hand it off to Nicole. Nicole's going to try to zoom it in, and there's going to be a foul.
It's like the foul is on the arm here, and number 23 gets a call on her, and Tiana will be shooting 2 here.
And the crowd's booming.
Tiana needs to that one short.
Just short. I think it's just a little bit more. It would have made it, no doubt.
Yeah, even with her injury, she's played all game. Coach Metz has not taken her out yet. That's phenomenal to see out of a player, and as much as she's hustling and stuff, so that's cool.
And it's going to go in. It's going to be 46-29. Almost making it a 30 points with 25 seconds left in the third period. We have number 14 of Bradley, or Marian Catholic. Her name's Bradley, handed off to number 42.
And they're going to hold the ball up top, waiting for one last shot as we got some movement down low. Ball goes down in the corner, number 21, who shoots a 3, misses. Number 23 gets the rebound. Blocked by Molly Franson. We've got 7 seconds left. Molly throws it off the foot of number 32, Melanie Ransom, and Angela will have the ball with 5 seconds left.
5 seconds left, 46-29. It's going to go to number 22. College, aren't they?
Cole takes a long 3.
And it's going to be 4 seconds.
Seems to be hit the top of the backboard, called out of bounds. And Marian will have the ball with 4/10 of a second left. Let's see what they do here. Pass it in, go for the full court shot. Time runs out.
And it was another
block by Molly Franson there at the end of the quarter.
I think our fans are going to join the block party too.
Yeah. The fans really want to go. I mean, it looks like a good time. Molly's having fun. It's a tough game here. Going into the fourth quarter, down 17 points here, but our girls are confident that they can come back. They know what they need to do, and they just need to slow down, calm down, play their game, focus on their strong defense and their down low presence in Molly, and see what they can do in the fourth quarter here.
So 8 minutes left. be great. Yeah, like you said, it's going to be great to see what they're doing. And you can see Coach Matt's already trying to strategize on their defense or strategize on their offense.
Yeah, absolutely. This Marian Catholic team is doing a phenomenal job on both sides of the ball. Really, their defense is incredible. Led by number one Paige. She just is tenacious. It's hard when you got someone in your face at all times to do anything. Dribble, pass, shoot. It's almost impossible. And that's what Paige has done. She's really shut down both of our guards, in Tiana and Nicole. Whoever she's guarding. So that'll be interesting to see how we game plan around that defense. Marian will get the ball, start the fourth quarter.
Melinder hands it off to number 42, Brianna.
And Brianna brings the ball across top, and Paige gets in the corner to Melinder, who shoots a three. And just missed. Rebound by Molly Franson. Franson strong with it.
Looking for someone. Tight defense by number 32, Branson.
And Molly gets the ball over to Georgia, who brings it up the floor. Georgia hands it off to Nicole. Nicole is guarded by Brianna Sissy.
And Francis going to look for someone. Can't find no one right now at the moment, so she's going to dribble it up, and she's going to try for something.
She throws up a prayer, but gets fouled on the shot. So Molly Franson will be shooting two here.
That's going to help Andrew alive, trailing by almost 16. 17 right now. At number 44, Franson, who's been really consistent on her shots.
Yeah, she has great form and she's shooting. Really another player that works hard at practice and in the offseason. So she just missed that one. Let's see what she's got coming here. You see a substitution. Tiana comes in for number 5, Georgia.
Nonetheless, let's see the redemption.
Molly misses the second one.
Number 33.
Number 33 we knocked out of bounds. So we'll go down to Marian.
So 14 can hit it up to 4-2. And there's going to be a
Kick ball on number 22, Amy Gendra.
so that's going to be a foul against Marian, or against Andrew.
Marian with the ball on the side here.
Number 42 has the ball, going to dribble a little bit, and get back to Paige.
Interesting press strategy is we laid off and let them inbound the ball, but then tried to get up tight and maybe trap or something. We had two defenders on their one. Didn't work out too well, but now we got Marian in their half-court offense here as Paige drives in. Great pass down number 14.
It seemed like 14 was left wide open.
Yeah, it's tough when you're in zone defense. You need someone to rotate over, and it leaves that opposite block open, which Paige did a great job finding there. Tiana's trapped in the corner, turnover to Mill. He goes up strong and misses a layup.
And there's going to be a foul.
Yeah, it's a tough foul, but it's a smart foul. Not to whoever had the easy layup, but make her earn the shots at the free throw line.
48-29 Marian Catholic, and there's going to be number 21, Melinder, have a chance to shoot 2 free throws. And the crowd giving Melinder trouble as usual.
Melinder misses her first shot.
And you wonder if the crowd, our fans, are quite obnoxious. Is really affecting Melinder.
It's interesting. When you play with a large crowd like that, they may get in your head. But when you're on the floor, the only thing that seems to matter is where you're supposed to be at and how you're playing. It seems we have a blocking foul on number 32. 32, Melanie Ransom. And then Molly will be shooting 1-1 here.
Molly taking her time. Here's the shot. And it's just missed. Number 32 hands it off to number 42. 42 back to 21. Paige gets it. She's going to go outside of the rim.
Paige with another great pass down low to number 32, Ransom. He misses the layup and rebound on number 14, but then turned over to Nicole Dominguez.
And there's going to be
Nicole seems to turn it over, and we got a jump ball. Branson's trying to get position all low.
Brendan had it just below the basket, and that's just off. Almost worked a little bit. A little bit short of the ball.
Golden Mingus playing loose defense here as Page has the ball up top.
And Nicole is going to play tight, or actually,
He's trying to play a little bit tighter here.
a nice pick by 14.
Page has the ball in the corner. Great shot fake. Then goes in strong.
And that was a hard hit.
Offensive foul on number 1, Page. Great position there by Kelsey Lapine. She was standing there with her hand straight up and knew exactly what to do in that situation. That is a great play. One of my favorite plays for any defense is the offensive foul. I love it. Smart basketball.
And that's a great way to take one for the team. So Francie gets the ball. Going to give it up to Tiana.
Tiana guarded by number 42, Brianna Narcissi, who's been doing a great job on ball handlers tonight.
Tries to hand it up to Francis. Francis is going to take the shot, and that's going to be in for a three-point, I believe.
It kind of seems to me like Molly's got a little bit of money right now. Maybe we should keep feeding her and see if she can make some more shots.
48-32. This game is not over with 5:21 left in the game. There's 8 fouls.
Narcissi seems to strain one of her own. It seems like the whole game, anytime Andrew's got throws a punch at Marian and gets a great play or a great shot, it seems that Marian comes back, throws a punch of their own, makes her own three, as you just saw there. So
that's where Andrew's defense really have to step it up in that notch. And it's going to be out of bounds, hitting a couple of folks in the crowd.
You never know what you're going to get when you're sitting in the first row.
51-32. Trailing about 18 points, or 19 points.
Got Nicole bringing the ball up. Paige doing a great job on her again.
Nice pick by Franson. And that's
Nicole takes it all the way in.
narrowly benefits that pick, but nonetheless misses. Number 21 gets it in, and there's what you said.
Phenomenal down low spin move there by number 21, and she had Molly Franson coming across her body to the spin move back to the middle of the floor to get an open layup. So great play down low by number 21.
Another punch, Mike, like you said.
Yeah.
53-32, 4:28 left in the game. And number 22, or 23 rather, the Alice gets a
She'll be shooting 1-1 here. And I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Allie Novaski, who will be going to state this weekend for a speech team. She's really been phenomenal all year. Just missed state last year. It's great to see her hard work pay off. She's going this year, and hopefully maybe she can bring home a trophy. Also, Alex Leslie just missed going to state this year, but he did a great job in his performance, and we'll see him next year.
You know, it seems like we're forgetting about Jamie Bella, the gymnast for Andrew, going to state for the third time in a row.
Yes, third time. She's really phenomenal. She also works very hard training for what she does, and she's really an inspiration. She's been winning events ever since she was little.
They're going to state as the only Andrew girls gymnast.
Yeah, that's great to see at least one player from our team make it down there, and hopefully she can place as well.
And as a senior, that has to give some kind of significance, some kind of
For your last year, you really want to go out with a bang and see what you can do, and hopefully she can do that.
And now her face will forever be on the VGA wall.
The Wall of Fame.
So 56-32 with 3:59 in the fourth period. There's 9 fouls for Marian and 7 fouls for Andrew.
So both teams will be in the bonus here. One more foul on Marian, that'll put them in the double bonus. But we have about 4 minutes left. Andrew down here, down pretty big. So it'll be interesting to see how they play in the last 4 minutes here.
And 57-32. A tight defense again by Marian, not even letting up a little bit. And it's going to be picked up again by 21. Is that going to count? And it is not. It's going to be a foul.
Marian has pressed all game, and in the beginning, Andrew did a great job breaking it. But you see here, as Marian keeps the press on, and Andrew getting a little sloppy, a little anxious, trying to get points on the board. But it doesn't seem to be working. They need to slow down, calm themselves down, and get some big plays here toward the end of the game.
And Paige got another shot at the free throws.
Great rebound there by Lauren Biles, who then passes it up to Georgia, and Georgia gets it Franson in the middle. And Marian gets it over to Tiana.
And there's going to be a foul. Charge to 34. Doran Adams. That was a great job by Franson. When she saw her bear hug, she just fell right down to the ground, and that was a foul.
Yeah, so now we have Molly Franson will be in the double bonus shooting 2 shots here.
And here's a shot by Franson. 32-57 with 3:42. And here's the crowd rumbling in from here. Franson with the free throw, and it's good. Bring an extra point onto the deficit. One more shot left. And just nearly makes it in. 42 with the ball, gets it to 21.
Yeah, Andrew's trying to put the press on, but Marian's doing a great job ball handling and really controlling the game here. Number 21, Miller just throws it out of bounds, trying to get Megan Walsh down low.
So our very own number 22, Amy Gender is going to hand it out to 44 Franson. Franson looking for someone. She decides to dribble it in to the other side.
Franson bringing up the forward. Tiana calling for a pick here. Oh, great screen. A tough play by for number 3, Tiana. And now we have some subs here for Marian Catholic with number 32 and number 11 coming in for them.
So Franson's going to come in to bring the ball back in bounds. Or correction. Tiana. Franson gets the ball.
Tries to get to Amy. And Franson dribbling in. Spin move to the left side. Puts up the shot. Gets called on a foul. She'll be shooting 2 here. With 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. Franson got 2 shots. Try to cut the deficit down a little bit.
Here's a shot by Franson.
It looks like we have a player fouling out here for Marian. Number 32, Melanie Ransom, seems to have 5 fouls.
Is that the roll line? 5 fouls and you're out.
5 fouls and you're out. Let's see what they say. So they take her out and they put in number 22. Paula Zarante comes in for number 32.
And here's Franson again with a free throw.
She misses that one. She'll have one more here. Hopefully she can make this one.
And the crowd's
chanting X point wins here. And they think this one's over, but it's not over yet. As the T-Wolves playing tough defense, trying to get the ball back in. And number 22, Amy Gender called for the foul. Her third, team's 9th. And they're not yet in the double bonus. Number 34 will be shooting 1-1.
It's a very high game for fouls, Mike.
Yeah, Marian, and when Marian played TF North on Tuesday, they were also very aggressive. Lots of fouls. They're a very physical basketball team. But that strategy seems to pay off for them as they have a strong lead here in the regional championship game.
And here's number 14, Bradley with Marian Catholic.
Just missed, rebounded by number 42, or 60. Gets it back to 14 at the top of the key. And Bradley dribbles around, crosses it over, goes into the floater.
It is going to go in. 59 to 33, 60 to 33, 3:49 left in the game.
Now Tiana's bringing the ball up.
And she's going to make it in, but that will not count, I believe.
Offensive foul call on Tiana. She must have extended her arm to get a little bit of room.
Tiana does not like that foul one bit.
Neither does the Andrew crowd. And Marian Catholic rebounding the ball.
Franson, as tall as she is, number 14 gets the ball.
Turnover, Molly Franson gets the ball and goes up for a foul. And they get called for a block, and Molly Franson will be shooting 2 shots. This foul is on number 22, Paula Zarante.
Nearly gets it in. Another shot. And it's almost good.
Just missed here.
Crowd still giving her some feedback. 2:41 left in the game, 60-33. And misses again. It's going to be
Picked out of bounds by number 22, Paulo Durante, and Andrew will get the ball. He's got it down low to inbound. Kind of looking for Molly Francis down low. Just Nicole Dominguez falls at the top of the key.
Levine to
Tiana misses the layup. Tries to tip it out. Here we go. Bradley bringing the ball up over number 11. Shoots a long two.
and gets it in.
Around the rim and goes in here. So Tiana's got the ball back. 62-33.
22 seconds
Struggling here to score.
2 minutes and 22 seconds left.
Another turnover here by Andrew.
34 gets it. Number 42 is going to try to bring it in, but it's going to be a foul.
Foul call on number 22, Amy Gendra, on the floor. Amy coming in a little too hard, looking for a block or just trying to stop here. So number 42 will be shooting 2 shots because Andrew's now in the double bonus.
I got to say, great defense and great offense by Marian Catholic really coming out of this game.
Yeah, Marian Catholic, they're ranked number 1, and they deserve to be as they come out here. And you see as they dominated the floor tonight, offensively and defensively, playing very fast, playing very upbeat, making a lot of shots, making a lot of big plays. And here we got number 34, Marissa Levine coming to the end of the bench, looking to get in the game here.
But nonetheless, Andrew really fought hard in the first and second period.
Yeah, they played great. They played very strong. They worked hard. Just sometimes, some nights you just don't have your shots fall, and that was one of the nights for Andrew. They took a lot of good shots, a lot of tough shots, but didn't seem to fall tonight. I think that the hardest part for Andrew was breaking the press, and as you saw, a lot of turnovers were created by that press. And here we have a foul on the floor by number 22, Paulo Durante, and Molly Francis will be shooting 2 shots.
So Molly Francis not making any of her free throws last time has a little bit of redemption.
Yeah, let's see what she can do here.
Crowd as usual. And it's good. So it'll be 64-34. 1 more to go.
Just misses short on that one. Tiana come down with the rebound. The 14 has a 2 and a jump ball coming down to Marian. And number 22, Paula Durante to inbound. And Tiana getting him up in the inbounder's face.
Defense, number 11, number 22. Back to 42. 42 is going to bring it up. Pass to 11. 14 to 22. Back right back to 11. And it's going to be almost in. I think rebound number 14, by the way. It will be in by the way.
Great job moving around down low in the paint there to get a layup. That's how you finish strong with the baskets, and Andrew's going to have a tough time doing tonight.
Franson.
She's welcome to the block party tonight by number 14.
We had a great block party afterwards.
Yeah. Number 22, Durante takes a shot and makes it. And Marian's crowd going very excited with the 34-point lead here. Still into the game. That's what we see out of great teams. They play hard at all times in the game. They're up by 30, down by 30. You see them working hard, trying their best, and that's what makes a champion.
With 1:16 left in the game. 68-34, Marian Catholic.
Let's give a shout out to the VGA TV crews. We have director Mike Brennan. On graphics, we have Ryan Woodfrey. Cameras, we have Mark Gannon, Jack Vellante, Nate Doverson, and Chris Youngbrand. And here commentating with you again, I am Mike Swartz. And I am Connor Burns. It's been a tough game for Andrew here, but the crowd still seems to be into it. Very solid crowd. They're still excited just to be here, just to be in the regional championship game, and just to see their team play. There's a lot of pride and passion in our crowd, and that's what I love to see.
It's just exactly. It's the pride of VGA and being able to have a club, I believe, called.
Yeah, we have the T-Ball Storm
want to stay at home, grab some hot chocolate, wrap up to a warm blanket, and come enjoy the show. We are live streaming. And Nicole tries to get something, but she is going to be
Stepped out of bounds, I think, as they get the ball, as Marian will get the ball down low. Number 22 to inbound. And 14, very good ball handling skills for such a tall height. And a foul called on number 23, or on number 3, Tiana, I'm sorry. She'll be shooting 2. 1 minute left here in the fourth quarter. Marian Catholic 68. Andrew Thunderbolt 84.
I hope everyone out there had a happy and safe Valentine's Day.
Here we see Tiana subbing out for her last time in the Andrew Thunderbolt uniform. We just thank her for all the things she's done this season.
Wish her well.
Great player.
Wish her well. Loyola University playing right by Lake of Michigan.
Yeah. So good luck to her there. And good luck to Marian Catholic as they will be moving on to the sectional. So they are ranked number 1, so it'll be interesting to see how far they can go in the state playoff race.
Kind of reminds me of March Madness. You never know who's going to win.
Yeah. It's great this year. Should be very interesting with March Madness. A lot of upsets, I think. Lauren Bynell almost gets a turnover here. We may get a 10-second call here. As the ball is kicked around here. Picked up by number 42, number 60, over to 22, Zalante. Back to 14. Over to Zalante. Zalante's got the ball. Back to number 42, number 60 at the top. Over to number 11, down low to 34. Back to 11, who shoots the 3.
And it is nearly in. I think that was it's well planned by Marian Catholic.
Yeah, and they still have the press on here with 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter, up by 36 points. And Nicole dives in, gets the blocking foul called, and she will be shooting 2.
And there's going to be a foul with 20 seconds left, 70 to 34.
All right, let's see what Nicole can do here with 2 shots.
The crowd is screaming.
Nicole missing her first. See if she can make her second here. This will also be Nicole's last game as an Andrew Thunderbolt tonight. She will be moving on to Lewis University to play soccer, so we wish her the best of luck there.
You know, it has to be really emotional for these years, especially seniors. Last game, last chance to prove.
Yeah. They played hard tonight. They left it all on the court. The score might not show it, but our girls did a great job here. And we're proud of them.
They had a great season. They really did.
Yeah. So we have 5 seconds left. Narcissus is going to hold the ball up top. And we'd like to congratulate Marian Catholic on being the regional champions here at Andrew High School. So
That's 78-35. We wish them luck.
all right, this is my BJ production. I am Mike Schwartz.
And I am Connor Burns. Please come with us tomorrow as we face senior night for the BJ boys basketball team. It's going to be a great time, and we'll see the reactions and